Morning everyone, my boy here. How you all doing in the internet world? Good to see you. Busy old day, so I had an early start this morning. In fact, the sun was just rising. There was mist in the valley as I drove out. Absolutely spectacular start to the day. Really put a smile on my face. And I was delivering my Atco Balmoral 20 SK, the one that I'd always wanted. It's found a new home, and it's a good home. It's gone to a cricket club down in Hampshire, and the guy said, I can't get to you, and I said, look, I'll just deliver it to you, don't worry. So I had a lovely drive down to Hampshire and North Hampshire, and so it's the Balmoral's gone, the SK's gone. Gosh, that didn't stay for very long, but they don't, because they're quality, and that's it. So anyway, we got down there. He also bought the brush cassette as well, which I got from a different cricket club, funnily enough. But so that was good delivery. And we had a good old chinwag. He had actually a Atco Balmoral 20 SK already, and he basically needed another one, and he was because he knew the machine, he wanted the same one. So he got all sorts of machinery for cutting the cricket square and everything, and rolling it and everything, but he just wanted a Balmoral. I think he's probably going to use it for his business as well. So anyway, so that was a really good start to the day. We had a cracking chat, and had a little look at his other 20 SK. There's a couple of bits wrong with it. I'm going to try and get him some parts actually, and send him some parts. So that's great. So anyway, you meet some lovely people, and on that subject, usual thing. I knew I was going that part of the world. I'll have a look around, see what's for sale, and I think it was Hayden actually. Hayden sent me a message saying, "Get this if you can," and it happened to be on the way back home from where I just dropped off the 20 SK. So I got in touch with the guy saying, "Look, I'm coming to your place next Wednesday. If you're there next Wednesday, I will buy your mower." So this was a Balmoral 17S, and the driver's gone on it. So there's a bit of fixing to be done, but it's in really, really nice condition. Really nice condition. And best of all is the blade in there has been sharpened, and it looks like new, and it's not been used, because the guy had been using a 10 blade. So he'd had the 6 blade sharpened and literally fitted it back on, and then stopped using that mower because I think he was probably going to use another mower on it. So it basically just stood in his garage for 7 years. 7 years not used. So anyway, he just wanted rid of it, and I paid the price he wanted, which was good for him. It was brilliant for me, so I'm very happy. And we were chatting away, and I said, "So what happened to the 10 blade then that you were using?" And he said, "Well, I had that sharpened, and I used it for a couple of seasons, and then it's just in the tool shed." And I said, "Well, you're selling the mower, and you're gonna keep the 10 blade, but you haven't got a mower for it anymore." And he said, "Yeah, I know, it's just going to be in the shed, isn't it?" I said, "Well, are you going to sell it then? What do you want to do?" And he said, "Well, come and have a look." So we walked down his garden and to his shed. He's got a lovely shed actually. I got shed envy. And anyway, so he showed me this 10 blade, and it's again, polish it up, and it looks like new. It's sharp. It will cut paper. I can guarantee we'll cut paper as soon as I put something in there. And I said, well, you know, how much do you want for it? And I don't know why, but I just kept quiet. And I had a figure in mind. And he said to me, oh, yeah, you can have it for 20 quid. And I just immediately said, I'm not giving you 20 quid, I'll give you 50 quid for it, mate. But yeah, I can't give you 20, that's not, you know. Anyway, so coming back from having dropped off the Balmoral 20SK, I've now got a 17S in the back, which I've got for very, very good money. I've got a 1710 blade in the back, which I've got for 50 quid. And I'm absolutely buzzing. That's just, I'm absolutely made up about it. So, yeah, you never know what you're going to do. And he was such a lovely, lovely chap, really lovely guy. And it was, you know, it was no trouble because he was on the way home from dropping the other mower off. So, you know, I don't know, I'm just like, wow. Just one thing after one time after another. It's it seems to be great. So anyway, and it's not even time to start work yet either. So I'll get home just as I'm supposed to be starting work, and I'll have had like a little adventure before I've even opened the laptop. So anyway, I'll do a show and tell during my lunch hour, so you can see what. Okay, show and tell time. But let's just have a silent moment for that cuckoo. On a horse. Right, okay, so Atco Balmoral 17S, here we go. So those blades, they're not actually anywhere near the bottom blade at the minute. I just need to reset them, but that's not a problem. This is all in really nice condition. The paintwork's good. It's got some white flecks on it, which I'm not quite sure they are. Sometimes people keep them in the garage and bits of paint fall on them, but don't know. Side panel virtually unused. The side panel, absolute classic. The height adjusted dial thing always falls off. Always falls off. I know Mick puts a little self-tapping screws, 3 screws. That cuckoo is magnificent. Yeah, anyway, so what else? Yeah, so I put some fuel in there. The fuel pipe was missing, so I put a fuel pipe on there. I don't think it's going to start. I was sort of thinking about it. Oh, that carb hasn't been used for 7 years, so probably going to struggle. So not much work to do in that really. Put a new carb on and get that cleaned, and then this is the 10 blade, which again is it's just got signs of dirt on. There's not many chips there, but listen to this. How good are the bearings on that? Fantastic. That just needs a good clean off. I'm now getting quite a lot of 10 blades, so I might start using them myself. So yeah, it's a good show and tell, and that's going to be on the market very soon.